Uh, let's see, let's see. How you doing? Hey, David Jessup. Nice to see you, David. Yeah, happy Saturday. I'm doing another one. I'm back. I figured I got to make up for my, been missing for a while. So I figured I'd do another day. And it's Saturday here, obviously, and 12:20 in the afternoon, which would mean Eastern Standard Time. That would be after midnight. I'm not sure how many people are awake, but at least if they don't work weekends, they don't have to get up. Hey, DRT, Dr. Red, thank you so much for being here. Internet's working, I guess, okay right now. We shall see how it goes. Uh, but but it's another hot one. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't even look. But yeah, water will be probably sooner than yesterday. It feels pretty hot. Mhm. At least when I walk past some of these stores, they have the aircon and on, and it's I can cool off a little bit. David, you're right. Sometimes you don't need to make up for anything. You just need to take care of yourself. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes you just have to get yourself right. Signal's good so far. That's good to hear, DRT. I don't know if my friends are working here today or not. I'll have to see. They might be busy. Usually weekends get busy. Cell phones. Yeah, they're busy. That's good. That's good. That's what I like to see. Yeah, they're busy today. That's good. Usually the weekends are busy for them. The busier, the better. Keeps the place in business. Possum, hello, Possum. Uh, DRT, I didn't give up on the coconuts, but I just they weren't as receptive. It's a little different. Half Century Outdoors is here from Ohio. How you doing, my friend? It's cooking here today. Like I said, 12:30. Usually from noon until 3 is like the hottest time of the day. Like you go past here, the Lee Plaza, the air conditions blowing out from the doors. It temporarily cools me off, but that's all right. I wouldn't be here if I didn't like the heat. All right, David. So it's 8 a.m. in the morning for you. Well, that's good then. Maybe you're just getting up. Uh, Jay with the weather update. Yeah, 107.6. So if that gives you guys an idea, 107.6 is the heat index, and that's hot. Um, Definitely a dry heat, not like humidity. Uh, yeah, half century. It's been hot, but you know what I mean. That's just this summertime here. Uh, that's the way it is. That's why I always tell people, like, there's so many amazing things about the Philippines, but if you're not somebody that is a biggest fan of hot weather, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, you can sit in the air condition all day long, but I would probably get very bored and lonely doing that. DJ Kirby Puckett, Connie's here. Yep, I'm back here. Another. Like I said, David mentioned. I don't need to make up for anything, but I just wanted to do another one. Like I said, I felt bad, and I appreciated that everybody was concerned, and I wasn't trying to worry anybody, but you know. Plus, I like doing weekends here and there just because it allows people that don't work weekends that usually stay up late during the week and then have to get up early. Um, I just want to show my appreciation back in return. Uh, David or Davin says, "Where is this? This is Dumaguete, Philippines. It's Dumaguete, Philippines, and it's like 12:26 in the afternoon. It's hot. Hey, Gino, what's up, my brother from another? Dazzle Gino, Dazzle TV is here. And yeah, if you're not a subscriber, Gino, although there's not many people in here right now, Gino, but normally if you pop in when it's busier and then I give people shout outs, that helps, gives you more, get you subscribers. I like to help people. It's just me, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go up towards the public market. I'm just glad the internet's working. Sonny Boy is here. Wow, Sonny Boy, I haven't seen you in a while. Obviously, that's due to me being absent from live streaming. We got Jake Rivera is here. Hello, Jake. Welcome to Dumaguete, Philippines. We got Titan. Hey, dude, are you in the Philippines? Yes, Titan. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. It is 12:30 in the afternoon on Saturday here. Dumaguete, Philippines, and it's 106 degrees with heat index according to my Weatherman Xbox, other known as also known as Jay or Grim Reaper hoodie, black hoodie, but he didn't wear one yesterday. Uh, Actually, it's kind of funny. Again, people got to wear what they got to wear. But before I started my live stream, there was a foreigner, and he had on one of those. It's like a North Face winter coat, feather, puffy. The things you wear in the winter. It's real light, but it's like the puffy, I don't know, goose down kind of coat with like you wear when it's very cold in the snow. He's a foreigner. He's wearing one of those. I'm like, I mean, I get it. You don't want the sun hitting you, but good Lord, that's like all polyester, and that's like wearing a trash bag. I would be, I mean, I'm soaking wet wearing cotton. I can't imagine what he was like wearing that. First time I've seen anybody wear something like that here. Uh, I was like, wow. But to each his own. Constantine posted, says hello, or has the prayer hands. Half Century says, I'm like you, Michael. I walk and ride my bike every day. That's good. I can't stop doing it. If I don't do my normal routine, it's like I feel like I'm, uh, hey, my own motto, my friend. Yeah, I feel like if I don't do my normal exercise routine, and I don't care how hot it is or how cold it is, if I was back in the States, I feel like I'm cheating myself now. Um, it's like my health exercise is like a religion now. I'm very loyal and disciplined to my exercise, and I don't want to miss. And it gets a little tricky if I go on like a trip or somewhere where uh, my walking routine gets thrown out of whack. I do my minor stuff like whatever, push-ups and other stuff, and do a little walking, not nearly as much. But yeah, I'm very, 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 very strict with myself. Um, I don't know. I don't think I'd have this health if I didn't do those things. Constantine said, dude, I'd wear that kind of sun and heat. Constantine, yeah, I get it. But you know what? I don't need it. Like, I don't know. I wear like natural organic zinc sunblock. I put it on my face, and that's good enough. Uh, and it's hot enough with this hat too. Plus, when you got sweat rolling down your face and you're wearing your glass, it's just like, oh. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've adapted quite well to the sun. I'm out in it a lot all the time. Some people may need to wear a sombrero, I'm sure. Uh, he is in Dumaguete. Yeah, Constantine, I appreciate that though. Like I said, I just go with what works with me. My skin is adapted actually very well here. And, I'm in and out of the sun. I'm shaded now, but sometimes I'm exposed to it more, which reminds me, I'm going to get water down here. I'm actually going to get water early today. Um, I'm sweating a lot, which is good because if you're not sweating in this heat, that means you're definitely dehydrated. Uh, Constantine says, don't forget to put it on for your ears. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got my ears covered, Constantine. Again, I appreciate your uh, basically advice, words of wisdom. But I've done that. There's my water lady. This place is busy. This is where I go and get my water. I kind of like go to the same uh, I don't know, the stores, the people that I familiarize myself with and take care of them and keep their business going. So yeah, I'm gonna get water here. Oh, there's Fortune, Master Fortune. I haven't seen you in a little bit, in a minute. But yeah, good afternoon. And Gino's still here. And again, anybody, if you're not a subscriber to Dazzle TV, that would be Gino. He's a Filipino, born and raised here, but he did live in America. He's a Filipino American, but he's back here, retired, living in the great good life here in Dumaguete. Uh, yeah, DJ, I kind of agree with you. Like the sunscreen can be a little bit overrated. You got to be careful with sunscreen because then you're blocking things in your skin that actually you're getting sun. If you put chemicals on your skin, you're not actually protecting it. You're blocking the natural skin, call it like sensors. Uh, Same with glasses. Although I wear these so I can see during the live stream, uh, when they tint, it can trick my mind thinking it's nighttime and it turns off the melatonin or whatever for your skin, which can cause you to get burned when wearing sunglasses because your brain through your eyes thinks it's dark. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get water here. I might have to go down to the next one. It's busy here. There's a lot. This is Saturday though. It's busy, so I might have to. I don't know. Maybe there is another store down there, but I always go to her. Yeah, she's busy. Like I said, this is good. This is what you like to see. It's busy. Weekends, everybody buying eggs, yeah. But she gets the water for me. She knows. Well, yeah, I don't roll. I don't roll around in the mud. But I guess if I really need something to protect my skin, what better way than to put mud on my skin? Hey, good afternoon from Forey. Good afternoon from Australia. Thank you. Uh, just give me 1 second. I need to. You know what I need to do. I need to drink this. I appreciate you being here, Master Fortune, on a Saturday. I appreciate it. Wow. Even when they're, well, yeah, yeah, possum. Just when you thought you know everything, and it completely makes sense. Sunglasses don't help. They act. Well, these are like I said, prescription. I'm trying to read, but sunglasses trick your mind, thinking it's nighttime. Turn off certain things in your skin. Just research it. Look it up. Just let me know when I'm back. It happens. I think because I laid the phone down. This roof of this building blocks the signal. Just let me know. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, you know what it was? Because I laid the phone down and it's under the roof. It just loses that. Like I said, the signal does not. You gotta be. It's better to be an open. The only place, the building that I've gone to the most that doesn't interfere, it actually works really well. Surprisingly, is the mall. Um, I don't go in the public market much just because the signal stinks. Pixel, but can see you. All right, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down this way, more in the open, because that's what it is. That's what it is. 'Cause my phone doesn't feel hot. Doesn't feel hot at all. I mean, it's warm, but not hot. But this is good. I'm glad I drank this water sooner. Let me know. You said Wolfgang. You said it's pixeled. Let me know when it if it clears up. I guess I shouldn't say when. If it clears up. And I know I'm DJ Kirby Puckett. I'm not supposed to apologize, but I'm gonna apologize anyway. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. I can throw this bottle of water right here. It's like a trash can to me. We got hey, Real Steel is back, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, again, that's partly due to me. Haven't been doing live streams lately up until well, yesterday I did. But Real Steel, I appreciate you being back. You always make me think of that movie, Real Steel, with Hugh Jackman and the robot that they trained to be like a fighter. It was a sparring robot, and they got it to be like one of those uh, WW whatever UFC robotic fighters. Dr. Red says sharp image. That's good. Um, Let me think. Sharp image. Looks like another. Yeah, but welcome, Real Steel. Yeah, Wolfgang, don't worry too much. You're right. Sunny Boy, good now. DRT, fine now. Connie, back. All right. This is good. Back to back to back. Let me, I'm at a cross here. Danish is here. Hello, Danish. Uh, Thank you, Foray Nay from, I think you said Australia. Thank you. It's clear now. I appreciate that. Like I said, you guys are my eyes too. Sometimes you might have connection issues, but I don't get notified on my screen at all. Uh, but happy Saturday in Dumaguete, Philippines. And I need to remember to say this. If you're new to the channel, my name is Michael from United States, born and raised in Pennsylvania. Altoona, I was born. Uh, Lived in Pennsylvania all my life, with the exception of 2 years, or about 2 years. I lived in Florida. And then, yeah, now I'm here and living in the Philippines abroad, and I love it here. Uh, it's very hot. This is considered their hot season, summertime here in the Philippines. Dry season. It's hot. It's, as Jay said earlier, it's 106 degrees right now, heat index. Yes, I'm a little bit crazy when it comes to walking out in these temperatures, but I don't know what it is. I'm just blessed and fortunate and lucky that it doesn't bother me. I like it. Uh, Nay says, "Hi, Michael. This is Anthony and Todd watching today. We just hey, Foray Nay. I hope I'm saying that right. It's almost like foreigner in a word. I appreciate you subbing and being here. Appreciate it. I do this. These walk-in live streams are kind of like a not so new, such a new thing anymore. I did it a while ago, and I'm a walker, so then I just started incorporating my live streams into my walks. And yeah, walking I always do. The live streaming and walk is something I added. But thank you for Ray. AJC Tornado, peace, peace, peace. Yes, agree. Daily route 6550 says before Luke City kind of bad 20 years ago. I don't know about now. Hopefully, okay. I might see you there soon. I'm here in Las Vegas now, thinking about going back home in October. I'm in Dumaguete, my friend. Daily route 6560. I'm in Dumaguete. Chances are you wouldn't have to look very hard to find me because I walk everywhere. So yeah, you probably find me rather easily. Jan Taylor, hi from Sacramento, married to a Filipino. That's awesome, Jan. Nice to meet you thank you for being here from Sacramento, California. Yeah, West Coast, you guys are at like, was it 9:41 p.m., I think, in California? Filipino kids, I've never been. Thanks for showing. Yeah, I don't usually show my face a lot. I'm probably going to walk towards the mall just because when I go to the mall, they have air conditioning, but it's not for just me. It's to cool my phone off. So uh, that's awesome. Filipino kids I've never been. Thanks for showing. No problem. Larry Carpenter. How much would you need monthly to live comfortably there? Larry, you're asking the most popular question that's always asked. And it's a very good and understandable question. That's why it's popular. Everybody wants to know. Uh, it's very hard to answer because everybody's tastes and uh, lifestyles are different. Um, the best thing I can tell you, and I only go by what Master Fortune, I don't know if you're still in here, but he's a Filipino, he's a banker here. Um, Not that bankers know everything, but uh, coming from him, I value his opinion. He seems to think, as a foreigner, or maybe just in general, everybody. But as a foreigner, if you can have an income of between 1,200 and 1,500 a month, you can live fairly well here in the Philippines. Uh, that's his opinion, thoughts. I tend to agree with him. I know what my budget is. I know what I spend, and it's a lot lower than you would think. Uh, the idea for me is to also save money as well. I'm living on my pension and savings. So um, I do have a budget. Uh, so yeah, it's like that whole budget thing and how much you need per month. That's very fluid because it depends on you as an individual. Like, how extravagant of a place do you need to have? Uh, Edwin says the Doom of Power Walk is on. Yes. Platinum says I got $5. What will that get me? Uh you'd get a lot more. You get a lot more here for $5 than you would in the USA for $5. Um, that's for darn sure. But yeah, I would hope that you don't only have $5 before you come to the Philippines. But Daly says I used to work in Holy Child Hospital near Casca. I'm not sure I know where that is. You're saying here in Dumaguete there, Daly? Donnie Wheeler's here, says hello. Steve Creighton says, is it easy to get a place to rent? Steve, for me it is. But what helps finding places to rent, other than Facebook Marketplace, which is a very helpful tool here in the Philippines, the more friends you have, the more relationships you make with locals, they certainly can help you find places because they just obviously they know a lot more people. They're aware of places that people might be trying to rent. I don't think it's difficult to find a place to rent here. It might be difficult to find a particular place to rent. If you have a certain taste, like I said, I don't know how extravagant of a place you want. Um, Depends on the city. I'm in Dumaguete. I'm sure bigger cities have more options, but it might be more expensive also. Uh, An American died of heat stroke in the Philippines. Places drink cocoa water. Yeah, Edwin, I don't know. I never have any symptoms of anything while I'm here in this heat. I guess everybody's different. But it's not like I just started, and I know you know this, Edwin. It's not like I just started walking in this heat yesterday. I've been doing this for quite a while. Um, I'm sure my body is adapted well. And I'm like I said, when I lived in the U.S., I was always out in the hottest of the days. I never found excuses or reasons to avoid sunlight or heat. I've always been in it. Heberdine is here. Says my cousin is selling all and moving to Panama, where his wife is from. They live where he's from most of their lives. That's awesome. Camilla says, have you been in a hurricane? No, I haven't been in anything. Actually, for some reason, Dumaguete seems to be like the perfect location because it's from what the locals tell me, and Fortune could also, add his thoughts on this. People just tell me where Dumaguete, Negros Oriental, Visayas Island, where this is located, is surrounded by other islands that seem to protect this area. So if a typhoon, hurricane like situation approaches, sometimes what seems like since I've been here, it gets broken up. It gets weakened before it can get here. So people always tend to say, hey, where the Dumaguete is located is in a very protected area. Uh, Daily Route says, man, if it's really hot, I go to Valencia to cool down by Forest Camp. I like Forest Camp, but again, it's like kind of wild. Like for whatever reason, the heat just doesn't bother me. Um, I'm kind of disappointed when it rains, to be honest with you. Uh, Obviously, it's not rain season now, and they probably would really appreciate some rain right now. But I just, I don't know what it is. The more sunlight I'm out in, the more walking I do, the more energy I get. Uh, Fortune, the typhoon path in the Philippines is northwest, so usually it skips Dumaguete. Thank you, Fortune. And again, Master Fortune, lives here, not in Dumaguete, but he lives in the Philippines. He's obviously born and raised here all his life. Tons of knowledge, and yeah, he's basically sharing what I've learned. For whatever reason, the location of Dumaguete seems to not be in a clear path for typhoon, hurricane like weather. Hey, oh my God, look at this. I'm going to put you on right now. Here, my friend. Look, these guys own Kohi. So if you need a coffee in Dumaguete, which is across from, what is it, Coco Grande, or Coco Grande Hotel. These guys, this is where I go all the time. Tell them who you are. I'm Belto. This is Carl. I am. And we are going to Starbucks for another market research. They're going to go do a case study right now at Starbucks. It's like an inside joke, but they do research on other coffee shops because they know it's all about competition. So yeah, now they're gone. These are my good friends. Right. Love you guys, man. Be safe. I'll see you later. Right. And you know what? I'm the crazy foreigner in the hot sun. See you. Uh, this is why I love this place. The friendships that you make, the people that you meet. Example right there. Those two guys own Kohi Coffee Shop. And yeah, like you can be walking in the street here. Well, I'm not in the street, but in Dumaguete with all these people, and they still pull over where look at all the traffic. It's not the most convenient place to pull over where they did, but they stopped anyway to talk and say hello. I love that here about the people in the Philippines. That kind of stuff to me is what energizes me, makes me happy. And that's a happiness that's priceless like that. It's so priceless. Derek says, if I've been to ground zero, yeah, I've been there before. See, there's a Tesla. So every so often you do see, it's funny seeing a Tesla in the Philippines, but yeah. Yes, I've been to ground zero. Their food's okay. Typically when I do go to ground zero, I just get a like breakfast food if I go there. But their stuff is not very expensive. But yeah, I've been to ground zero. Game Time says watching all the way from Trinidad in the Caribbean or Caribbean. Dude, that's awesome. I haven't been to the Caribbean in a long time. I've been to what is it, St. Thomas? Like I've been to a bunch of islands there before. I love it there. I love it there. It's very nice. Uh, Been a long time, but I appreciate you being here in Dumaguete, Philippines, watching my live stream. That's awesome. My name's Michael. Again, I'm from the United States, living abroad here in Dumaguete. It's very hot, 106 degrees, 42 Celsius or whatever, 106 Fahrenheit, 42 Celsius, I think was the latest. So yeah, it's hot. Fortune, I'm kind of, and again, anybody who sends me comments or questions, I kind of leave it at the bottom of the chat because I need to be able to be warned by you guys if you're losing the signal. But I tried to go back, but as I'm walking, it's kind of hard to focus on the screen and get everything. But game time, all right, you're like number 35. Game time, I appreciate that. Ever had a doubles? What do you mean by doubles? And I hope it isn't what I think you're saying, but if it is what I think you're saying, no, I haven't had doubles. No. Uh, Best place for a first timer to go in the Philippines. If you're asking location, I can only speak to where I've been. I think Dumaguete, if you need a little bit of everything, you need a smallish, they call Dumaguete a city. I call it a town. If you're looking for a place that has a little bit of everything, convenience, you can go. The ocean's not far, which I'll go back that way if you're still here, but I'm just heading to the mall just because people like a lot to see the mall because sometimes people have this idea that they don't like I don't know, have malls in the Philippines like it's like this such a third world country that they don't have any growth here. And like to show that yes, there is a mall, and it's very nice. Uh, Nathan says hello from Australia. Hello, Nathan. Welcome to Dumaguete, Philippines. My name is Michael, and I'm walking through Dumaguete City right now, which again, I don't refer to Dumaguete as a city. It's like a town to me. It's very small. And yeah, see, they even have McDonald's. So I don't know. Third world countries, in my opinion, don't have a McDonald's. Ah, but yeah, see, people, this is the bus terminal. This is very busy, popular place, especially on the weekends. Art parks, yes. How's the power walk today? It's going good. It's going good. I gotta let the buses go first. They got a schedule to keep it. I gotta walk around, but I don't know. Let me go around this bus. Try not to breathe in the exhaust. But I'm doing good, Art Park. 106 degrees Fahrenheit, 42 Celsius. That's what I'm dealing with right now. It's a very popular Trinidad street food mad of curry. Yeah, I like curry related foods. Fortune says you can take an overnight ferry like 6 to 8 hours and you will be in, uh, I know I'm going to say this wrong, Dapitan, Dapalig, or Cagayan de Orco cities in Mindanao Island. I gave it a throw. Uh, I'm going back. Have you been to ground? Yes, I've been to ground zero. Tom Hack says, Jesus loves you so much. I know Jesus loves me very much, and I love Jesus too. Uh, Thank you for being here. It's a hot day in Dumaguete, Philippines. They probably wouldn't even need these. They probably wouldn't even need these ovens to cook these chickens because it's. Whew, I'm not even gonna stand here that long. It's hot, but it looks good. Uh, Tasana Kipai says, "Are you in the Philippines?" Yes, Dumaguete. There's a lot of beaches, even a sandbar. There's some. Yes, Steve. I know. Whoop. Well, almost. See, sidewalks can be tricky. If you're not paying attention, boom. Yeah, they're not very flat and level here. You got to watch your step. And I was focusing on the screen and went boom. Ah, cool, Kingman. What? Be safe though. You say you're watching and driving. God bless you, bro. Cool Kingman, thank you so much. Dude, like, you just humble me, my friend. Uh, you're driving or listening. I'm not going to say you're watching, you're listening. I appreciate that, Cool Kingman. You're a brother from another, my friend. Hopefully someday, so many of these people that I've met on YouTube, hopefully someday the opportunity presents itself and I can meet many of you guys and gals, whatever. But I'm humbled, and without you guys just make it more fun. I'd be out in this heat either way, um, but you guys are out here with me, and I greatly, greatly appreciate that. And thank you, Cool Kingman, from the bottom of my heart. Uh, you are just one of many blessings in my life, and hope it's okay to refer to you as that because you are. Uh, Nathan, Nathan says 6 to 8 hours in a plane, and you'll be in Australia. You know, Nathan, I've never been to Australia, but I would certainly be interested in visiting there because I'm so much closer. And it wouldn't be as expensive flying from here, say, flying from the United States where I'm from. Uh, yeah, maybe someday, Nathan, I'll get the opportunity for Australia. I definitely want to get the opportunity for Japan for sure. Um, Summer says only in the Philippines. Uh, that's Chuk. Yeah, that's Lechin Manuk. Yeah, it look. I mean, that place there looks really, really good there. It definitely looks really good. Trying to go back. Xbox J says the Philippines is a developing country. The people are great. The weather is hot and the food is healthy and fresh. Yeah, for the most part, yes, I do agree with that. I'd say everything is spot on what you said, Jay. Now I'm at the mall, so now I get to cool off the phone. Yes, the priority is the phone. I'm secondary. Uh, oh wow, Kayla Phillips is here. Hello, Kayla. Says Kayla, I'm at the mall, so I get the phone is what I got to cool off first, but I get to cool off myself. Kayla, I finally caught the live stream. Hope all is well. Thank you, thank you, thank. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? I'm glad you're here, Kayla. Awesome. So now I'm in the mall. Uh, and that's why I like kind of doing the live streams on Saturday and Sunday because I know people sometimes, if they don't work weekends, they can catch the live stream because they don't have to go to bed so early. So that's the idea of why I do it on the weekends, just to show my appreciation for people that show up during the week late at night and they have to get up early in the morning. Uh, and I don't want you to think that I don't notice that or take it for granted that you guys make sacrifices too. So, Cool Kingman says, thanks for the live. Awesome as always. Cool Kingman, you're an OD now. I mean, brother from another. Mermaid Muncher is here. Another OG. Thank you, Mermaid, for being here. And yeah, I'm in the mall. 106 today. I'll give the weather update now. But yeah, I don't know. I have a black shirt on. And the only reason I have a black shirt on is because all my white shirts, sometimes I go through two a day. I dropped off laundry this morning. So all my white shirts I've gone through, t-shirts. So every time there's a new one, cotton that comes out at this store over here, different design, I buy it. So I at least have seven for but I do have over seven now. But yeah, one thing I've learned here in the Philippines, it's probably best, especially during this time of the year, to invest in white t-shirts and not anything else. I can survive with a black t-shirt, but yeah, I could probably wring it out right now and have a bucket full of sweat. Um, Summer Peni says, you will love Japan. Yeah, I'm telling you, I want someday. Uh, that's always been the number one place I wanted to visit while being here in the Philippines and Asia is Japan. You guys don't need to look at me. Like I said, this is the go back in time. I call this the mall of the 80s just because people here in the malls, it makes me feel like I went into a time machine back in the 80s. Uh, cheaper in the Philippines, mate. Oh yeah, it's definitely cheaper here. I meant just going to Japan for just a visit. Uh, I don't know how long I'd go there for. I mean, no less than a week. And what's nice is I'm sure the flight isn't that long from here in the Philippines to Japan. But I think a good trip for me would be like 2 weeks. I think that would be fun. Pick out a couple places that I really want to target. I don't have to get everything in a 2 week trip because I know I could go back again. So, yeah, just, I don't know, pick some very interesting locations in Japan that I want to experience and no stress, no pressure. And then, you know, places that I don't see, I'll go see the next time. Um, yes, I'm definitely cooling off at the ball. Do they have any dry fit shirts from Nike? They wick sweat pretty well. They do have them some places, but for me, Mermaid Muncher, I'm trying to get away from polyester clothing. Uh, do the research on it. I'm like, when it comes to eating food, when it comes to a lot of stuff, polyester, I'm learning more and more I learn about it, the more and more I don't want it on my body as best as I can. That's why I get these cotton t-shirts. I don't mind if the cotton is retaining a lot of sweat. That's okay. I don't care. But yeah, I don't, want to get into a full-fledged explanation, Mermaid Muncher, but just do the research on the side effects or potential negatives from polyester, which is plastic. That's what it is. Recycled plastic. Um, I cotton's first. Uh, Cotton underwear. That's another thing. That's probably one of the most important places that you want touching your body is cotton underwear. Now, if I have a mixture of polyester cotton shorts, okay, but the cotton protecting, blocking. Rick Wallace, welcome back, my friend. I'm in the mall, cooling. Well, I'm cooling me off too, but I'm cooling the phone off. Um, And I know people like the malls, and it is Saturday, come to think of it. But to me, the malls, it looks this busy all the time. It doesn't matter which day of the week it is. The mall is always busy, always. Uh, I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Saturday afternoon, and it's busy. Yes, linen and 100% cotton, Camilla. Yeah, I'm just like I said. I don't care if it's retaining sweat. If it means I'm safer for my health, I'm going to wear it. And it kind of makes sense. I mean, a lot of things in life, you either believe it or you don't. You got to go with your gut, follow your heart. But if something is telling me that it just makes too much sense, that something's either good or bad for you, then I tend to go with where the science backs it up. And yeah, mermaid, just read up on it. Like I said, it's not going to hurt you to read. I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything, but do your research, have an open mind, think about it. Free your mind. Don't let people, like, even me, don't let me tell you what to do. I'm just saying, just research it. Once you research it and read up on it, then you'll think. Yeah. Matthew is here. Hello, Matthew Connor. Summer Peni says, I was in Tokyo last week, just 4 days. Lucky you. Or I shouldn't say lucky. It's just a blessing. That's good that you got to be there. I think the first thing, if I got to go to Japan, the first thing I would get is that I love the Japanese style. Not necessarily have to be the anime stuff, but I like Japanese style T-shirts with Japanese writing. Although I don't know what it says, I do like stuff like that just because it's different and it's authentic, like from Japan. I think that stuff's cool. Um, you're cooling off, but you will love more Australia, mate. You know what? Summer Peni, I no doubt would love to experience uh, Australia too. Like there isn't any place that I really wouldn't go to, but you gotta have money to do stuff too. So like I can't fly all over the place.
Hello, sir. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah, yeah. It's no longer mayong muto. It's mayong hapon.
Mayong hapon.
Yeah,
Mayong ito. Mayong hapon. It's already
yeah.
1 p.m. Mayong hapon.
It's like 106 degrees, 42 Celsius outside. I don't care. And I'm even wearing black. I'm the exception. I'm crazy a little bit. But yeah, I'm pulling my phone off now. Just doing my live and walking, but it's packed here. Everybody's busy. I walked past Augie and they were all busy. Yeah, I just walked by, say hello to Augie and just let him take care of business. But that's good because if it's not busy, then they close.
Yes.
So
That's awesome.
I'll talk to you later, though. Amping. Yeah, like this food court is packed. Uh, the only place I've really ever eaten here at the food court is Leyland right there. That's the only place. But yeah, like you'd be lucky to find a seat in here. I don't remember last time when I went to a mall, even in the US, even if it was a weekend, that it was this busy. I don't remember. I think that's kind of why I didn't really go to the mall anymore in the US because it was so boring. There's nobody there. Here, it's just like a social butterfly heaven here in the mall in Dumaguete in the Philippines. I'm sure all the malls, no matter where you go, are like this. Busy, lots of food. Uh, yeah, Kayla, the mall is nice here. Like I said, a lot of people don't realize. They think I don't know. It's very Western-like mall here. It's not. It's has basically everything for the most part you need. I guess the one thing that I wish the mall here had that they don't, and which is just because I like a particular Brooks shoes. They don't sell Brooks here, not at least not yet. Nobody has Brooks brand in their stock. If I want Brooks shoes, I have to go to well, my friend was in Manila, so he bought some for me and sent them to me. Uh, but only Manila and Cebu are the two closest places that I'm aware of that sell Brooks shoes. Um, Everything else here is, I don't even know if I've seen New Balance here in Dumaguete, to be honest with you. Now, they have Adidas. I'm just not a fan of Adidas when it comes to comfort or durability, but that's probably the only thing the mall doesn't have that I wish they had a Brooks outlet store. My day is going great, Kayla. It's going great. Life's more than a spectator sport. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, they have these Anta brand shoes. I don't know anything about them. I don't know if that's a Philippine brand. They have like running shoes, but I know nothing about it. I guess the only way I'd know is if I actually wanted to buy them. But I'm so loyal to Brooks, and I know what they're, the quality they are. Ah, Simply P9 is here. She must not be live streaming. You need to go for a walk, Simply P9. Jen, you need to go for a walk. Uh, get on a tricycle, and even if you don't want to be out in the hot sun, go to the mall. Uh, Go get I don't know what you like to eat. The mall is packed. Lots and lots of people. Yes, that was Adidas upstairs, DRT. That was Adidas. The only other place I ever ate out here in the mall was in Asal. I've eaten there before. It's like Philippine food. I like it. It's okay. Um, yes, you guys know about Jollibee, but I don't eat a lot of that. I've tried it twice within the 2 years I've been here, and yeah, I don't eat fast food. But yeah, this it's like a zoo in here. It's loaded with people. Uh, yes, yeah. Mermaid says, "Hey, look, it's Jen." Yeah, she's in here supporting my channel. That's good. Yeah, if you're not a subscriber to where is it? Simply P9 25. You see her in here. Subscribe to her channel. She's a local. Filipina living here in, well, just outside of Dumaguete, but uh, she's from Mabinay, but she has a channel, and her channel is basically that's her job. So yeah, if you guys are looking for another channel to support, and I know them and I recommend them, check out Jen, Simply Peni. You know, uh, hi, Sir Michael. Just stopping by to say hi to your stream. Have a good stream. Thank you, Simply, if you're even still here. Uh, Tick Tick Music says you visit North Africa, Morocco, Tunisia. I've never been there. Never been there, Tick Tick, but I'm always open to visiting anywhere as long as I know I'd be safe. That's most important. Oh, look. All right, April, you better not be gone. Hold on, April. April. You're blue now, April. April, see, if you guys see, it's, yeah, April. That is Jen's sister. She has many sisters. She's starting a channel. She's in the very, very early infancy stages of starting a channel. So it's, yeah, April. Her name is April. I don't know if her birthday's in April or not. Mine is. Subscribe to Itcha April. She's just a newbie in the YouTube world. I actually still consider myself a newbie too, but uh, thank you for being here, April. I appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully people that are in my live stream, it's kind of quiet right now, but yeah, it's April. Subscribe to her. Summer Peni says, it's in my bucket list to go to Dumaguete, mate. I'd welcome you with open arms. I'm not a drinker per se. Coffee, coconut water is good, or calamansi juice is good enough for me. So if you come to Dumaguete, look me up, or you probably end up seeing me walking around somewhere. Bad touch, yes, I agree. Linen all the way. And I think I remember you bad touch. Um, uh, I think bad touch. Where the heck were you from? Now I'm drawing a blank. Yes, I'm in the Philippines, Miss Tizo. Yeah, I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines, in the mall. Pat Weiser says hello. CT Jana Zahira. Jen, Jean, June, Jenny. Okay, yeah, I appreciate you being here. CT Jana Zahira. I think I remember you. Sir Muncher, where's the mermaid? Yeah, Sir Muncher, I think, has an attraction, April, to mermaids. And I'm sure you know what a mermaid is. So yeah. If I were a betting man, which I'm not, I would say Sir Muncher is attracted to mermaids. Uh, yeah, I don't know where Jet is. She's probably hiding, or maybe they're traveling. I don't know what they're doing. I thought you guys were all supposed to go back to Dumaguete. Jen's the only one that went home early. Uh, Foray nay. That's funny. I saw you on the It's Me video the other day. Yeah, you were walking around. Yes, I'm friends with Corey and Raquel. They happen to be here in Dumaguete. I think it was like their first time back here in Dumaguete in a while. They had to shop. I don't know what it was for, but when I was walking, someone yelled, "Hey, we know that like that guy!" And I look over, and it was Corey. Yeah, they were in a tricycle, and then they put me in the video, his YouTube channel, and that's another channel. If you're not subscribed to It's Me, it's basically just It's Me. It's Corey and Raquel. They have their own channel. They're friends of mine too. Super nice. But yeah, I was very honored and humbled for they to be put in that little brief segment of his video. It was funny, very, very funny, actually. Uh, that's why people say, "Where's Michael at? Where's Michael at?" Chances are I'm in the streets of Dumaguete walking around. Yeah, I'm very, very disciplined with in loyal to my walking and exercise. That's just me. Uh, are you in Robinson? And yeah, Wheeling. Yeah, exactly, Wheeling. Yeah, I'm in the mall, Robinson Mall in Dumaguete. Uh, Pulling off my phone and myself, but more so my phone. Leone Areola, hello, House Lake Dunn. Oh, I remember you, Leone. Leo, New York Areola, something like that. I don't know why I always say Leone, but it looks like Leone Areola. My apologies if it's wrong. Um, Mermaid said Jets with April, they're grocery shopping. Ah, so that means they're still in Mabini. Yeah, I think Jet likes the province. I think she likes the province. Like she misses her family. It's beautiful where like Jan and Jet where they live. It's very beautiful. I've never been to that section of Mabini before. I haven't seen much of Mabini, but where they live in their area looks very very nice. Uh, Rigo says, "Have I ever met Goldfinger? I don't know who Goldfinger is." Um, Rick says, "Love the outdoors." Annie Haler says, "Where are we?" You're in Dumaguete, Philippines. I get the camera off of me. I'm just walking out of the mall in Dumaguete, Philippines. It's very hot out today, so I had to cool my phone off. Now I'm going back the other way towards the ocean. Uh, I appreciate you being here, Annie. But it's Dumaguete, Philippines, and I'm from United States, living here abroad in the Philippines, and I absolutely love it here. And if you want to know what my favorite thing about the Philippines is, it's the people. It's the people, the people, the people. That's why I love it here. Wheelu, I'm heading back towards. I'm going to go towards the water, towards the ocean. My phone cooled off enough, and I started getting a little stir crazy in the mall. Um, I don't really hang out at the mall. I'm just not a mall kind of guy. It's perfect for people that want to people watch, or if they're looking for a girlfriend, maybe that's probably the best place to go. Uh, Leone, hello host. Lou, are you and Robinson? Yeah, or not now. I'm trying to go back. Um, See if I missed anything, which I know I missed a lot. Uh, Rap April 2. All right, back down to the bottom. I'm just gonna walk until I see more updated comments. Uh, we got Golden. Oh, I remember you, Golden. That's easy. I just call you Golden. Uh, Golden says, "Hiya, hugs, kisses, cheers, peace, love, instead of war." Yeah, I always say peace and love, but sometimes you got to remember too. At least in my opinion, Golden. Sometimes there's only peace through strength as well. You have to remember that. Unfortunately, we don't live in a world where you can just sit back and just not expect anybody to do anything. Uh, that's just the way it is. But I'm all with you, brother or sister. I'm about love. That's all I think about and worry about. Wheelu says, aside from vlogging, since you're living here in the Philippines, what do you do for a living? Are you retired? Yeah, Wheelu, I'm retired. Once I realized, first of all, I have my sources of income are my pension and savings. But once I realized that I could basically live here a very good enough life for me on my source of income, and I had the option, the opportunity to start collecting my pension at 55, the choice was very easy for me to come here. My health is probably as good as it's ever going to be. And I don't want to, I don't know, take a gamble and take the risk on an unknown future, uh, working, and then just retire later in life. Who knows what my health is going to be like? I might not be able to enjoy the things that I can do now physically because I don't have any physical limitations right now. So I want to continue to exercise like I do and do all these things because tomorrow's not promised, and that's the way I look at it. Um, the most important thing to me in my life, other than my faith, is my health, and obviously family and stuff like that. I'm not like discounting them, but my health is the most important thing. If I don't have that, uh, I don't think I'd really be enjoying this. I certainly wouldn't. If I mean, people have physical limitations where they can't even walk around. I don't want to be stuck like that. So yeah, I'm basically retired. Or Jack says, "What was your career? Law enforcement, military?" Uh, no. I have the utmost respect for the military. I've mentioned this, say this all the time. Anybody asks me that in regards to the military. Military are my heroes. Aside from my mother and father, the military, men and women of the military are my heroes. And have the utmost respect for them because without them, I wouldn't be enjoying this life right now. At least I don't think so. So, yeah, never been in the military, but I have a lot of respect for them. Uh, the, 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 we Lucid, glad that you like living here while us Filipinos wants to leave this country and dream of living in the US or other countries like Canada, Australia, now New Zealand. We Lou, and I understand that. But quite honestly, yeah, until you experience something, you're never going to know. I've experienced America. I've experienced a very good life. I've experienced working. I've experienced spending a lot of money on unnecessary things. For me, I'm speaking from me. I've lived that life. Uh, work, 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 and then you're bored. So you buy materialistic things just to supplement and give you temporary happiness. I don't want that. I've learned. Coming to the Philippines opened my eyes. Um, Plus, coming to the Philippines gave me the opportunity to learn about things that I actually enjoy it and I like it here enough. My decision to come here wasn't a monetary decision. It wasn't. It was an opportunity from a monetary perspective that I could retire at 55 and not grind and grind and grind till who the heck knows when, uh, living in back home. Because if I were still in the US, I'd still be working. Okay. I'd still be working. I'd have to. I'd have no choice. I'm not rich, never will be rich. And quite honestly, I don't care. Like, because as long as I have a roof over my head and I have food and shelter, like I said, that's good enough for me based off of my experiences in the United States and the life that I was fortunate enough to have. Um, so, yeah, the opportunities I had there gave me the opportunities I had here. But I don't miss those materialistic things. I don't miss my car. I don't miss any of that stuff. Um, just my family, my mother and father, stuff like that. I feel so much better having less materialistic things in my life. But that's just me. I don't expect everybody, to each his own. If that's what you like and enjoy, then you need to do that. If you, as a Weedloo, as a Filipina or Filipino, if your dream is to go to America, go ahead. I recommend everybody see all parts of the world because the only way you're ever going to truly understand or learn something or is going there yourself. I'd watched many, many videos before I came to the Philippines, and I could have focused on the negative videos or focused on positive videos, or just ultimately what I did. I'm like, the only way I'm going to find out if I like it here or not is just do it. What's the worst going to happen? And that could be that you can say the same thing for anywhere. You go somewhere, I don't really like it. Doesn't hit me. I don't have a vibe. That's okay. Then you just try something different. I just love my health. But sorry for ranting about that. Forney says Filipinos can earn more money in other countries. However, the other countries are a lot more expensive. And that is so very true. I've mentioned that to them. Unless they have a really good situation where they could go to America and I don't know, rent something out where they're paying that, basically putting themselves in a situation where they can make a lot of money and not have to spend it. Sure, you could probably do something like that, but not everybody's going to have an opportunity to just find a very inexpensive place to live unless you know somebody and they don't charge you rent. I don't know. Uh, but yeah, you may make more, but you're spending more. And that's a fact. Uh-oh, lagging now. Uh, Stowaway, you're right. Health is wealth, bro. I'm going. Merlady is here. Hello, Merlady. It's been a while. Golden Wing said something and retracted it. What line of work was your? Oh, Orb Jacks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally skip that. What line of work? Basically, my main job that provides my pension for me right now is I work for FedEx. I work for Federal Express at the Harrisburg International Airport. The majority of my life, that's where I worked. The majority of my life. Um, my job title was a ramp agent, which is like a load master in the military. Weight and balance on planes. You're basically, as a ramp agent, you're an hourly manager. You're basically involved in every aspect of the shipping, logistics, coming in and out, working around aircraft, truck, point to point, trucking, everything. Your response as a ramp agent, that's like the highest position that you can have other than a manager. I never wanted to get into management just because, as a manager, even though you leave the job, you take it home with you. Um, I got paid very well with my job. I liked it, loved it actually, took pride in it, worked very hard. So yeah, that's what I did the majority of my career. 25 years. I started there when I was young. I started there when I was young. Shelby said, "Are those real glasses?" Yeah, they're real glasses. They are Ray-Ban, actually. Oh, I know you, Caitlin. Hello, Caitlin. I see you. Hello, Caitlin. What is going on? Why do you keep retracting your messages? Uh, is the signal bad? Shelby said, yes, you look really healthy. Probably a good time for you to leave the us cool attitude. Hold on here. Yes, you look really healthy. Probably a good time for you to leave the U.S. Full attitude. Well, and that's a question people have asked me. Like, I didn't leave the U.S. because, like, I'm like, oh, I got to go live somewhere because I couldn't handle it. I just wanted to experience Asia. I'd never been this far away from home. So, yeah, like some people will say, Michael, that was perfect. Like, you left the U.S., blah, blah, or whatever. I didn't leave the U.S. because I wanted to leave. I came here to visit originally for 2 months as a Philippine Asian trip to, I don't know, explore and research if I would ever live here someday. That's kind of how that happened. And then I liked it so much when I was within 2 weeks of my first 2 months here, I extended longer. Another 2 months, another 2 months. I didn't want to go. I was enjoying myself. I just loved meeting people. I had fun. I love the hot weather. I felt relaxed. I didn't feel stressed. And then, but yeah, I never just be like, oh, I got to get out of this. No, I didn't think that way. Now, there are things that allow me to retire at 55 here that I couldn't get in the US. Yeah. All right. So it says it's clear. Forney says we have to go. Thank you for accepting us. Thank you for coming here. You don't have to thank me for accepting you. My gosh. I'm just simple Michael from the United States. So don't don't you don't need to say stuff like that. See you in the comments section. LOL. Yeah, Forney, I just thank you for being here. Um, I would always I'm open to anybody being here. You know, I'm open to anybody. Better now. It's good. Thank you, Shelby. Yeah, like I said, the the data, the internet is not perfect. That's just the reality. Plus, I'm walking, so when I'm walking, it can get a little wonky. But for the most part, for me to be able to walk as far as I'm walking back and forth like this, I'm not complaining about how the quality. I think it's pretty good. But again, Forney, thank you for being here. I hope to see you again. Uh, Edwin says it's clear to me, brother. Thank you, Edwin. Rick Wallace said that's why he has strong legs, right, Mike? Yeah, I mean, if you don't use them, they probably wouldn't be very strong. I just don't get tired. I don't know what it is. Being in another country, foreign country, I think it helps motivate also. But I was always a walker for years, well before I came here. I just know how it makes me feel when I started walking. Really focused on exercise and diet. I know what it did for me. Um, I'm not going to stop doing something that works. And it's all natural too. Like I'm not taking anything. Uh, I take an all organic vitamin C. I do add that to my diet. I have an organic vitamin C that I get on Amazon. I remember someone said something about no Amazon. I apologize for forgetting that, but I just remembered that comment about Amazon. Yes, there is magnesium glycinate, which is not, and vitamin C. From what research studies have shown, probably every majority of the whole world is deficient in magnesium glycinate. And if you know anything about it, then you know. And if you don't know anything about it, research magnesium glycinate and the benefits from it. Um, Definitely removes inflammation and tension from your body that makes you feel like you have a headache. And it's just tension running up the back of your neck. You don't actually have a headache. I guess if your head hurts really that bad and it's your head, then you probably need to go to a doctor and get that checked. That would be more than tension. Um, Oh, wait. Did I miss somebody? Stowaway says, how's everything, bro? I'm doing good. I want to flip the camera because I forget when I'm looking at myself too much. And I know you guys don't care for that. You want to see. Yeah, Rick Wallace. Yeah, not steroids. No. Now, creatine, the clean, healthy creatine, I don't currently take any. I don't even know if I could get that on Amazon. I never looked. I don't feel the need for creatine, but creatine has a lot of benefits. Talked about this, I think, yesterday. Um, the clean, high quality. Yes, it's expensive. All create anything that's good for you or healthy for you is expensive, and that should tell you everything you need to know. Uh, why do they make it expensive? They want to deter people from buying it. Um, uh, Interesting man said, "Dude's made of steel." I don't know about that, but I guess if I was the man of steel, I'm Superman. There's one super. If you could have one super ability, if you could have one like superhero like ability, what would it be? I would like to fly. That's mine. I don't know what you guys think, but I just think it's an interesting question. Someone asked me that a while ago. If you could have one super power ability, what would it be? I said, I wish I could fly. I think that would be the ultimate thing to do. I've flown before in my dreams. It was quite the rush. It was fun, but it was only a dream. Uh, Rigo says, thousands of Filipinos live in my neighborhood. Nursing is the. Uh-oh. What I do? Oh, oh. Now I know what I did. I hit the pause screen, my sweaty thumb. Thousands of Filipinos live in my neighborhood. Nursing is the key to success here. Just met a 26-year-old working at Sloan Memorial with a salad. Yeah, and you're right about that, Rigo. You're right. Because even at Silliman, the one main thing that people take is nursing. And I've heard of that. They study, get their degree or whatever in nursing here, and then they go to America. That was discussed. I don't know if it was Gino's channel. Somebody was talking about that. And that would be very smart to do because the nursing education, what it costs here, is significantly cheaper. So get your nursing, become a registered nurse, whatever. Yeah, if you can get to America as a registered nurse, you probably get hired. I've heard a lot of people do that. Um, Work for whatever as long as you want, or I don't know. I mean, yeah, it'd be a great idea. Go there and work as a nurse. Save as much money as you can, especially when you're making that much. Save as much money as you can as a male nurse, female nurse, whatever. And then if you want to set up an early retirement, you could probably do that. You could probably make it work and save enough money. Then you could come back here early. Or maybe Filipino would like it so much they'd want to stay. Uh, that's that's their choice. But yeah, that's very true, Rigo. We talked about that a lot before. Aizen says, I think hello. There's an H means hi. Hi, Aizen. I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. Sorry to have the camera on my face. I'm heading towards the ocean now. But I'm in Dumaguete, Philippines. It's very hot today, but I'm out for my daily walk. And occasionally, three, maybe four times a week, I'll do a live stream along with my walk. But I appreciate you being here. Oh, Fernando Contreras is here. Hello, my friend. I just noticed your comment. Derek says the Flash. Oh, yeah, that Flash would be a cool superhero to be. Yeah, fast as all can be. Interesting, ma'am says a shapeshifter, great survival adaptation. Yeah, it's kind of funny. You see stuff all over the internet about people think there's actually real shapeshifters currently in the world. uh, I would never say there is or there isn't because I think there's a lot of stuff that we don't really know, and nothing would surprise me at this point. Uh, yeah, but that would be interesting. The Flash and a shapeshifter. Welcome, Annie Souza. How you say your name? Um, Hot days make me cherish water. Yeah. That's why I went for my bottle of water earlier. But I did drink a lot of water before I even left my apartment too. But I have to be careful because I mean, even though I'm sweating a lot, I could still potentially have to go, to the bathroom. And the last thing I want to have to do is go to the bathroom during an actual live stream. Only happened to me once, but it was kind of inconvenient. This is like the main boulevard street here. I forget the actual name of it, but there's like a Starbucks there. But this is like the boulevard, Merlady. That's where we're at. I'm gonna go kind of up this way, but then I'm gonna go towards the water. Like I said, there must be some sort of, I don't know if it's a fiesta time, but they have all those like tent things set, canopy like tents set up there. So there must be something coming. Maybe, I mean, there's not that many things set up there. J and J's, Ennisol, Quadros, Belly Chan, like that one. I don't know. Rigo says magnesium is my go-to. Yeah, like apparently studies shown. I go with the science. Studies show that the majority, almost everyone in the entire world, is deficient in magnesium. Now you can get magnesium from certain foods, but apparently we don't eat enough of it. Those foods to get magnesium, which when you're deficient in magnesium, one of the things you get body aches, you get inflammation, you get headaches. I don't really get headaches ever, really. Oh no, I know Kohi coffee. That would be Kirkland right there. Kirkland. I'm surprised you only say handsome and not guapo. Yeah, I ran into your bosses when I was walking. They pulled over in their car. They're going for another case study, Kirkland. Checking out the other competition coffee shops and seeing what's up with the coffee beans. So yeah, that Kohi coffee there, that is Kirkland. He works at the coffee shop here in Dumaguete. That's funny. Merlady said magnesium is a must. I agree with you, but that's why I always tell people, if you have questions about something or you're unsure, don't listen to me. Do the research. It's all natural. It's not a drug. It's not anything. It's not an addictive something. Uh, do the research, start taking it, and see how you end up feeling. Uh, that's the only way you can learn. Kang or Kang. No, this is not L.A. This is Dumaguete, Philippines. Uh, Kang Xiang. I'm from United States, Pennsylvania, actually, but no, this is Dumaguete, Philippines. But welcome, Kang Xiang One. Uh, but yeah, Kohi is Kirkland here. Normally, Kirkland says guapo to me, but I guess he wanted to be English heavy. But if you haven't given me a like, give me a like on my live stream if you like it. I never tell people to like anything if they don't like it. And if you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe to my channel. So thumbs, very easy. Double tap the screen. Subscribe. I guess you probably have a subscribe button there, but only do it if you're interested. It's a simple Michael living abroad here from the U.S. But yeah, this is the ocean in Dumaguete. Well, by the port. Oh, Kang Xiang says he's from Malaysia. Well, welcome from Malaysia. Appreciate you being here. You're not that far from Dumaguete, Philippines, that's for sure. Not that far at all. Actually, a friend of mine, American with a Filipina girlfriend, well, they were in Malaysia. I don't know if they're still there now. Yeah, you can see the seaweed. Yeah, it's not very breezy. I mean, I'll take the little bit of breeze I got blowing on me right now, DRT. Definitely feels good. I need it. Uh, where are you from? I'm from United States, but I'm living here in Dumaguete, Philippines. That's where I'm from, United States. Living abroad here in Dumaguete, Philippines. It's a very, very hot day, but I'm still out here trucking. Possum says, everyone remember to like and double tapping the screen. Thank you, Possum. Our lady says hi to Interest in Ma'am. Interest in Ma'am asks, what's it like in Malaysia? I'm sure it's probably hot there too. Uh, King Sang says, oh, Philippines, that was unexpected. Yep, you're in the Philippines watching me right now. Um, yes, Kang, I've been here in the Philippines since July of 2024. But I did go home once in March of 2025, but then I quickly came back in June of 2025. So I guess my total time here is getting close to 2 years, something like that, close. Thank you very much, Kang Xiang. You said you subscribed. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Again, without everybody's support, it really wouldn't matter. But thank you, King Sang. Oh yeah, I love it here in the Philippines, and hopefully, at some point, I'll get to expand and go other places. But I'm very content doing what I'm doing right now, and if an occasional trip pops up somewhere, that's okay too. Where are we at on the time? 84. Still got a little while. We're good here too. Maybe I'll go back towards the market in the street. I just wanted to show people some of the water because I know, well, it feels good to me being selfish here. But Pax Pence is here. Oh my gosh, thank you for coming back again. Hello, my friend. I'm watching your live again. Pax Pence, thank you, like and done. Uh, what's your opinion? I don't know what a tram is. TRAMB. I don't know. Oh, uh, interesting, ma'am says, you too, doc. You always make me laugh. Oh, Dr. Red Taco. Always know how to make me smile. DRT, I need to give DRT a shout out right now. DRT, I have to say that as long as you've been a subscriber, which a friend, you've been a friend for a while, as long as you've supported my channel as a friend, every day that I've done a live stream, Dr. Red Taco, DRT, he always puts a comment after the live stream ends. It's kind of like an introduction comment in regards to my channel. I want to say I greatly, greatly appreciate that. And I always tell you through a comment, but I don't think I've ever said verbally on the live stream. So I want you to know that I appreciate you always doing that. I can't thank you enough. Maybe someday I'll be fortunate enough to meet you, but I want to thank you for doing that. I'm going to go back towards the city, but I want to thank you for doing that, DRT. Every live stream I do, you always put that introduction comment. And I don't even care if you were copying and pasting it, whatever. But the fact that you do it after every live stream means the world to me. And obviously, you don't need to do it, and you don't need to do anything. But the fact that you do that, all I can simply say is thank you very, very much, DRT. I just wanted to shout you out. Plus, I wish there were more people on here to hear me saying that to you. But you deserve that to be thanked. And I wish I could do more than simply just say thank you. But that does not go unnoticed. And I always make sure to answer that introduction comment because I want you to know that I appreciate that. Really, DRT, you're a great dude, you know. So um, that's why I always tell people I'm so humbled and blessed. The, not to mention, just to be here and have this blessing of a life. But then when the people that I've met along the way through YouTube, it's words can't even describe how humbled I am by all of you. And yeah, I couldn't do it without any of you. But I just wanted to shout you out, DRT, and everybody else. Like I said, your support. I know I'm not mentioning everybody by name, but DRT deserves to hear that. Um, he doesn't have to do it, and he does it. So, uh, what did you retract, DRT? I didn't get to read it. Interesting, ma'am, says Mike, so sweet. I'm just being honest. Um, it's it's humbling, you know what I mean? It's I always think to myself, man, what I don't I'm just like that. I don't feel like I deserve the the attention, I guess, I'm this Michael. That's kind of like that'll probably be the way I always am. Um, Dr. Red says, glad you're not annoyed. No, I'm not. No way. Annoyed? Are you kidding me? I'm just trying to. Let me hit this shade spot real quick before I go because there's not going to be any shade for a little bit because I'm going to be going back towards the public market. I'm on the corner. Hey, Mayung Hapon. And I love that one. Even a guy on a tricycle just wants to give a thumbs up and say hello. Robert, it's busy. I'm like kind of here. It's a little slow, but I'm going to be back up towards. Once I go up this way, there's more. But it is a Saturday, and it is hot. You're right. I'm just one of the crazy people that are out here. Rigo says, "See that little sandbar there? Apparently, that whole walkway was a beach. Wasn't much of one, so they eliminated it and built." Ah, I didn't know that, Rigo. That's interesting. Robert Jones says, how's things in Dumaguete? Robert Jones, it's going good. It's very hot. I'm just letting my phone cool off for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to go towards the public market. I still have a little time. I try to give 2 hours best as I can. I'm drenched. I'm drenched. It's hot, but it's okay. I just keep going. Uh, my glasses sometimes feel like they're going to slide off because I don't, I'm sure you guys can see the sweat on my face. But Robert, appreciate you being here, my friend. Interesting, man. I just tell you say Mike is so sweet. I just tell it like it is. I'm very open. Would never be a good poker player to hide my feelings. I'm pretty readable, you know. Uh, don't be getting gushy. Uh, uh, going back, I wish I could read that. Sorry. When the voice starts to tremble, pay attention to the time. Okay. You mean my voice trembling? Maybe I'll get more water. That's probably what I can do. Go towards the public market, but I don't want to sit my phone down. That's where it started lagging a little bit. Yeah, I got coins, so I'll be good. I don't always like to have to get my wallet out of my pocket. Okay, I think gushy gush, exactly. Interesting, man. No gush, no gush, no gush necessary. Uh, it's all good. But yeah, I'm going to get water. I think I might need a little bit. Like I said, try to like catch the shade spots, but I'm just thankful that I get to do this. Like I said, it's like it's so awesome to be able to just go on a walk and share whatever very. Yep. Just let me know if I come back. Just let me know. I'm not moving, although I'm under this tree, but I need shade. All right. Yeah. As soon as you guys, and I appreciate when you guys do that, you say I'm a goner. I kind of immediately look for shade, um, and then I don't move. I stand still. Let it. Sometimes I think even when you're walking, it could be too much data, and that's what causes the lagging. It can't keep up. So then I just stand in one place for a little bit. But again, it is very, very hot. And if Mr. Dave was here, he'd tell me to put a fan on my phone. Guess what? A fan isn't going to do nothing on a phone when it's 106 plus degrees. No, a fan's not going to matter. But what I was saying was before I start walking again, uh, Jay, Xbox Master, had asked me, he said, "Hey, Michael, do you ever get lonely or feel homesick here or anything like that?" I'm like, no. Honestly, no. Um, Seems like, and it was even maybe before I came to the Philippines. I just think over time I learned how to not be independent because you have to be independent in life. That's how you sometimes survival is independence. But I mean, in a way, like I got very used to just like if you want to do something or you want to get something done, you're better off doing it yourself kind of mindset. That's kind of how I felt or what I got to, you know. Hug a tree. Yeah, I'm not a tree hugger, but yeah, that's funny. Uh, but yeah, like he asked me that. He said, "Do you ever?" Honestly, I don't. But I think you build yourself up to being used to being alone, and I think if you can handle being alone, not that I prefer to be completely alone, but I think if you can handle those things, if the situation would ever present itself where you need it to be mentally strong, being alone, if that makes sense, like I know I could handle it. Uh, and again, I know my mother and father, they're not going to live forever. So it's like, that'll be a day whenever that day comes between one of the, both of my parents uh, not being here anymore, which I don't like to think about it or talk about it. But the reality is someday it's going to happen. I guess I'm thankful and blessed that I'm 56 and they're still alive. but that's a reality. So maybe by me being so far away, maybe me knowing how to learned how to live here, be self-sufficient, maybe in a weird kind of way, it's preparing me for that day, to handle uh, a traumatic type of thing, losing your parents. Uh, I always try to find a positive and a negative kind of thing. So uh, I am Iceman. That's funny. It's 6:55 a.m. here in England. So, wow, 6:55 in the morning. Thank you for being here. So bad touch. Uh, Hug a tree, you'll be fine. All right, now I'm gonna make an effort to go to the public market. I'm gonna make one last little zing a ding around the socializing on the streets definitely helps. Well, yeah, and I don't feel lonely, but being here in Dumaguete, Philippines, and the people, they don't give me an opportunity to feel lonely either. But I guess if you isolate yourself from people here, I guess you could probably become lonely. Um, I mean, I guess, if you're married, have a girlfriend or whatever, yeah, that definitely prevents you from being lonely. But even if you have a girlfriend or you're married or whatever like that, I would still recommend anybody that comes here to put themselves out there and embrace the locals, no matter where you live. Um, Community and family is very strong here. And you never know what. Okay. I'm not going to talk until. Uh, Let me know if I'm back. Random thought: fermenting fruits, veggies, top tier, great probiotics, and good for the body. Yeah, yeah. Coleslaw, chimkey, like sauerkraut, kimchi. All right, hold on. So, am I back? Okay, I'm back now. I gotta see. Thank you, Jet. I see you there, Jet. And Jet. Huh. I'm trying to do something. It wouldn't let me do it. Ah, here we go. All right, Jet. There you go. You know what you are now. Jet, if you guys, Jet's another friend. She's one of the sisters here. And I gotta go this way. I'm staying out of the sun. I'm walking in the shade under the tarp. But yeah, if you're not a subscriber to Jet, Jet has a sister, Jen, and April, and Ja. Like, I think I have all the family members. She's another awesome, great person here that lives in Dumaguete, but she's from Mabinay, and I guess she's still there. I don't know. But Jet, thank you for being here. Where are you? You better not have left, Jet. Uh, where is Jet? Maybe she left before, after the screen went boop, boop, boop. I don't know. We'll see when Jet comes back. I don't know why her and her sisters, they always say they're shy. I don't see them being, well, they're definitely not. They're definitely not camera shy. That's for sure. Um, they're not camera shy, but in public they're different. Yeah, maybe Jet is speechless. Jet's. I've been teasing her, saying, "When are you coming to my live stream?" And now she's not saying anything. But uh, she might have left because I got bumped. You assimilated. Thank you. My gosh, Michael, talk. Assimilated well into the culture. Yeah, and you know what? That wasn't hard to do. Um, I guess it doesn't. I mean, yeah, I'm shy to an extent, but once the ice is broken, kind of thing, like uh, I'll talk your ear off, basically. Um, but here, definitely the warmness, the welcome in here. Yeah, really, you don't want to be shy here. Like, you just want to be nice, respectful, polite, say hello to everybody, and be a good person. Be the best person you can be. That's my best advice. But yeah, I'm going to get well. Oh, there's Jet. See, Jet, now you're good. Now you're blue. You know what? Now you have a job to do here. I don't think my live streams are bit quite as uh, chaotic, Jet, as yours do. Um, and you know what I'm talking about because I'm teasing you right now. But yeah, yeah. Poor Jet, Jen, April, all of them. The, unfortunately, they're very beautiful girls, so they maybe get some unwanted attention. But yes, I need more water. Yeah, I'm like, whew, I don't know. Is that 15? Yeah, Jet. Why am I blue? You make me laugh. Thank you very much. Yes, I got to drink this. But the last time I was here, I'm going to try and like move somewhere else. Oh, Alaskan Wild Thunder. Thank you. God bless you so much. It says you're doing good here, nice and warm. Now, no snow. Alaskan, I'm glad things are getting warm for you. It's 106 here. Heat index 106. The last I was told it might even be hotter. But yeah, 106, 42, I guess 106 Fahrenheit, 42 Celsius. So yeah, it's cooking. Uh I yeah, let me see the best spot. I'm gonna try and open this water. Oop. Ah, that it's 50 there. You know, a little cool blast of 50 would be okay for me. Um, I gotta sit this here real quick because I gotta open my water. I just, oh, I need to open this. Where in the world do you live that it's minus 10? Yes, I had to sit my phone down to open this. So, Jed, are you out walking in this the hot sun in Mabini, or what's going on? Someone said you were grocery shopping or something like that. Either Jen said it, or you know who said it? Jet. It was Mermaid. Our buddy Mermaid Muncher was in here, and he said that you and maybe Jella, some I don't know. He said you're a grocery shopping. Yeah, the ceiling view, and even sometimes here it can be hit or miss, uh, where that little roof can block the signal a little bit. We hit -2 in December and January. Jeez. I don't know where this 95. It one says -10. Uh, so where you're at currently, it's -10. Uh, like I said, I'd rather sweat my butt off than freeze it. That is for sure. Oh, God. Whew. How are you? Mayung hapon. Look at all. See, like I eat that before. Chicken feet, uh, chicken leg, the breast. You got everything here. Then, but yeah, I did try chicken feet, but not raw. I didn't eat. And he's look. I'm gonna show you. He lets me. I want to see what. See, he's chopping it up. Yeah, I wouldn't be that good. I would be. I'd be worried about cutting my finger. Chop. Yeah, I wouldn't be good at that. Yeah, better him to use that big machete than me. Oh, you hurt yourself. Did you use? No. Did he hurt his hand with that? Yes, sir. Oh, you really? So he hit his hand. Oh, wow. Are you okay? Is he okay? Okay. Okay, sir. That's good. We don't want him to get hurt. Oh my gosh. See, that would be me. That would be me. Chop, and I'd cut my finger off. Yeah, no, I don't want that big knife. Okay. Hey, no, no, say hello. No. What is that? Oh, I was thinking that was blood at first. Chicken blood. No, that looks like, is that tea? A drink? Ah, okay. Mayong hapon. Yeah. Amping, all of you. Have a good day. No, I was scared. Like when I first look at that by the chicken, I was like, "Is that the blood?" And I'm like, and I was gonna fist bump her, but no, that wasn't. That wasn't. See you later, Amping. No, that was like tea. Looked like hibiscus tea or something like that. But yeah, Lefty now. Yeah, they said he hurt his hand by using that uh, big butcher knife machete. See, that would be me. I would try doing something like that. I'd get hurt. I'm not that skilled with a knife. Uh, yeah, it did look like fun as long as somebody else is doing it. Um, my young hapon. See, they're dancing. I like that. I was just dancing for them. I started dancing, and they liked that. I was just doing a little dance. Woo, my goodness! You know it's hot when you're sweating so bad, and my glasses were like just want to fall off. Yeah, nice music. I guess I'm glad I didn't stay there too long. Then I'd get some sort of copyright against me, and I don't want that to happen. Uh, Next time, interesting, ma'am. Next time you can watch me dance in the street. That music that had a good beat. I like that. They were dancing in there, like sitting down and like moving. So they were waving, and then I just kind of gave them a little dance move in return. They liked that. They appreciated that. Hey, Simon. Wow, long time no see. It's been a, what do they always say? It's been a minute. Yeah, I'm just in the public market. What are we at? 107. I appreciate it. I'd be crazy not to thank you guys again. Everybody that's here, everybody that's been here the whole time, or people that are new. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me and supporting my channel as I walk around and just live a normal, basic, simple life in Dumaguete, Philippines. I couldn't do it without you. So, again, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the new support and the continued support. Uh, it's all a blessing. But I'm doing well, Simon. It's what I said earlier, 106 Fahrenheit, 42 degrees Celsius. So I don't know what your weather is where you're at, but I'm sure it's fairly hot. But welcome, Simon. I'm glad. It's nice to see you again, too. Looking very lean, my friend. Yeah, uh, yeah, I have no desire to carry any unnecessary uh, body fat. Um, that's me. Uh, Strict diet and exercise, and then you eventually, when you stick to all that stuff, you get the physical and mental results. Um, Exercise and breathing, especially through your nose. Uh, People sometimes forget, not everybody, but sometimes people forget the mental side of things, keeping your brain functional and working right. Uh, the brain needs the body needs the brain. Uh, I guess my biggest concern probably would be my brain, because if my brain's not working right, then it can't uh, basically have my body function right. Good night, interesting ma'am. Thank you so much for being here. I'm heading toward, back towards the Keys and Park, and then I won't be much longer anyway. So I appreciate you being here. Uh, Inches and ma'am, you've always been another one. You deserve a shout out too. You're always here supporting me as well as everybody. But thank you for always being here, supporting my channel. And again, if you're not uh, if you're not subscribed to Jet Life's, you should do it. They're friends of mine, and I would recommend that you do it anyway. Try to help people out. April probably needs the most help right now. She's the newest. She doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but you got to start somewhere, and eventually you'll get there. Henry said we had a coconut water. Nah, just regular water. I'll get coconut water a little later, Henry. Like I said, I haven't gone back to that place in a while because all the regular guys that worked there that I knew, they all quit. They all quit, and it was like the new hires were very they're nice, but they weren't quite as social friendly, and I think they felt a little awkward when I went there to get a coconut water during or coconut, actual coconut. So I didn't want to embarrass them. Yes, I need the trash can to put this water. Man, Simon says, yes, seriously, hot up here in Isabella province. We had rain last night. Wow. Yeah, people always ask me, when's the last time it rained there? I'm like, well, I haven't seen it. Maybe it rained during the night. I remember a few weeks ago, we did get some rain for like 5 minutes. Real early, it was like 5:30, 6 a.m. That was several weeks ago. Rained really hard and everything was so dry. You know, that's usually when you get a little bit of like minor flooding because it's a lot at one time and the ground was so dry. But other than that, no, not much rain at all. Uh, but it's hot, it's dry season, so this is typical. Trying to see if I missed anything. Jet, you had said, yes, sir, Michael, I do grocery with April. So you must be, I don't even know if you're still here, Jet, but you must be like hanging out and you don't want to, you love Mapina, you love your province. That's good. Maybe you'll stay there longer. But again, Alaskan Wild, thank you so much for the super earlier. I appreciate your generosity. It means a lot to me. I think, I don't know, is anybody still here? Sometimes I don't know. This guy, he's holding a freak pigeon. There's a pigeon in his hand. See you want to show? Look, see, he's holding a pigeon. That's the first time I ever seen anybody holding a pigeon before. Ah, Henry's still here. Milady's still here. All right, I'm just checking. I'm here waiting to get some food. I don't know about that. I'm probably gonna be going home first. Xbox. I gotta go home first. Uh, I'll be walking home. I gotta pick up my laundry on the way home. Then I'm gonna jump into the shower and replace my clothes. Yeah, like DRT. That's the first time I've ever seen anybody holding a pigeon. And the pigeon was very calm. Yeah, he's sitting there with his mother now, but he walked over to me because he wanted to show you. He knew I was doing a live stream of some sort and he wanted to show. But yeah, he's sitting there with his mother. They're smiling now. But yeah, I never saw anybody holding a pigeon. I didn't know they were that calm. Oh, so you're in the Robinson Mall, I assume, Jay. Yeah, like I said, I need to walk home, eat something, well, pick up my laundry along the way, shower, eat, change clothes, and rightfully so. Yeah, I'm not going to wear this shirt and clothes. I'm soaked. Uh, and now's the time when you go get a shower here in the Philippines. You know, some people don't have a heated shower. which I do. I won't. I don't. This time of the year, I don't turn the hot water on. I don't turn it on at all. I let the cold, whatever the temperature is, because it feels a lot better than the warm shower. Denise Kennedy says 9 here. Where are you at? That it's 9 or 9 miles. I'm trying to follow you, Denise. I don't know if you're giving me a time, maybe because it just says 9 m. Maybe you meant to say 9 a.m. Uh, Xbox is in with the AC. Yeah, I'm guessing maybe Xbox walked to the mall. I hope he walked to the mall. Don't be taking a tricycle. Walk. No excuses. Beatbot Battle Forcer says, hello, so how's everything? Having a great time here in the Philippines. Beatbot Battle Force, that's like a mouthful. I'm loving the Philippines. I love it here, and I appreciate you being here. Simon says the DRT just subbed, my friend. Again, it's nice seeing you, Simon. I understand everybody has a life. It's hard to uh, have all these channels and be there for any significant time. It's not easy. I don't have time for all that either. I just kind of turn my phone on at random times, and if I'm in between getting a shower, cooking, doing cleaning something, I just turn it on just to support whoever, you know. But it gets hard. I'm stretching now. Xbox says, aha, the water is hot enough because of the sun. Actually, mine feels really cool, but yeah, I don't turn the hot water on. CT Jana debt count accounting. Uh, well, yesterday at night, it got a storm here in the Philippines at San Jose del Monte. Well, lucky you, you got some rain. I don't think they've gotten any here in Dumaguete. Barry, I'm from United States, but I'm living abroad here in Dumaguete, Philippines. I'm actually right beside Quezon Park, or just outside Quezon Park. Uh, yeah, I usually do like 2 hours on my walk-in live streams. It's very hot here, Mary. It's 106 degrees, maybe hotter now, and like 42, 106 Fahrenheit, 42 Celsius. So it's hot. Denise Kennedy says usually. M M set 777 says hello from Bangkok. Hey, welcome M 777s. Appreciate you. I'm in Dumaguete from the United States. My name's Michael. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm sorry to say that my live stream is going to be wrapping up here in like 2 minutes, but maybe I'll catch you again, M 777s. What I guess is Wahine. They like Wahine in Thailand as well. I appreciate you stopping by. Uh, Dr. Red says, thanks, Simon, sub to your channel. Ron Greer, my man from the Ozarks. I always think of the Ozarks show from Netflix. That show was crazy. Um, oh, so you know where this is at? Beat, yeah. Wait, Keeson Park. Yep. Jay is asking if everybody's giving a like. Again, you want to throw me a like before I end the stream? Have at it. If not, that's all good too. I would never force anybody to like something that they don't like. I always laugh too because, oh, Wally Bear, man, thank you so much for the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it anyway. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Wally Bear. It's nice seeing you. Um, what was I saying? Oh, I think it's sometimes funny when, sometimes a live stream or a video would start right from the very beginning. People say, give me a like. I'm like, don't you usually wait to see if you like something before you say you like it or not? Kind of like food. I don't say I like it until I eat it. Henry says you have a great rest day. Wally Bear, you've been, you know what? You're going to be blue. Happy to you. I'm making you blue. And Merlady, you've been here forever too. And Merlady, you're blue. You're always here. Uh, la 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 la. But yeah, I guess I'll give my thanks now. Uh, Thank you, each and every one. My buddy's back there still holding the pigeon. I don't know. You see him right there? I don't know. Maybe it's injured or something. I don't know. I just never saw a pigeon that calm. But they could be calm here because they do feed them. So maybe that's why. Wally Bear says, I like right away to the subscriptions. Thank you, Wally Bear. I appreciate you. And again, thank you for the super. Appreciate your generosity. Uh, again, what's today? Saturday. Maybe I'll push it again and I'll be back. Wally Bear, you don't need to thank me. The thanks is all mine. Uh, being that I was missing in action for how many days? 7 to 10 days. I came back yesterday, back today. I might even throw another one tomorrow on a Sunday because that means it would be Saturday night for a lot of people. So I might be back again tomorrow. I don't care. Is that a two lightning bolts logo? Lightning bolts. Uh, No, that's 11. It's a hat company in America called King and Fifth. Uh, it's called King and Fifth. They're snufflios. This is like my favorite hat because it's like a trucker hat, breathable, but it's not the big and bulky. The company King and Fifth makes these hats. I've been wearing this hat since I got here in 2024. It's faded. It used to be dark brown. It's faded as all can be now. Uh, I don't know if I can get it on Amazon or not. And if there is, there's probably a huge import tax on the hat. So either when I go back to the US, I'm going to buy a couple more because I just love the way this hat fits. Uh, or if I don't get back anytime soon, maybe somebody I know will be in the US coming here and I can give them money to buy me a hat and bring it with them when they come visit. Maybe something like that. But no, not lightning bolts. Doe Home says hello, Mike. Hello, Doe. How are you? Uh, Beat says I like hats too. I wear them a lot to school and outside. Yeah, I just prefer the trucker style hat, just not the big. This company created trucker hats that fit closer to your head. They make them too big. And then it's like down, you're pulling it over your ears. I don't like hats like that. So King and Fifth. And no, I'm not sponsored or supported by King and Fifth. I wish. These hats are really expensive, but everything's expensive. Um, Again, I don't know if I could get it on Amazon or not. And some things I can, but then you see the import tax, and it's like the import tax is just as much as the hat. I'm like, I'm not buying it. I'm not gonna double the price of a hat for an import tax. Uh, Merlady says, thanks. I'm learning how this works still. No, it's okay. Merlady, all you have to do, I'm just making you blue because that means you're here. Don't worry about the moderation stuff. Usually there's a few people, that know what's not appropriate on a live stream. That's why I'm glad I'm a guy on a live stream and not a pretty girl. Uh, I do not envy them whatsoever. I know they know who I'm talking about. I would not want to do a live stream where I was a pretty person, a girl. The stuff that's said there, I just think is so degrading to people, women. I couldn't do that. So I'm kind of glad I'm a guy. Uh, I'm not getting anybody saying much about my looks. Kichu says, hi, I'm a new subscriber. This is my new channel. Can you give me some tips how to upload videos for shorts, longs, is the content of my dog's life? Kichu, all I can tell you is the easiest way to learn about YouTube is probably Grok or GTP or whatever it is. AI can help. Um, it's For the most part, it's fairly easy when you upload, but it's good to edit before you upload. Shorts, I think, can't be over a minute. I think Long's version is anything over a minute. But I appreciate you being here, Kichu. I'm just not so sure I'd be the best at giving advice. Um, Phantom Phoenix Phonetics is here. Hi, I'm good. How are you, Michael? Good to see you today. I'm good and hot. Yummer said, did you stop going live these past few weeks? Yes, I did. I took a little bit of a break, Yummers, and I apologize. Just needed some me time, some stuff going on in life, and yeah. No matter where you're at, even though I'm happy as can be here in the Philippines, uh, you still do have the every challenges in life. So yeah, I needed a little break. Wally Bear says a mod for a lot of pretty Filipinas, busy most of the time. Some guys are still respectful. Yeah, and like I said, those girls must have some thick skin, really thick skin. Um, I was just raised a different kind of way, Wally Bear. I have too much respect, and when I see someone's being degraded like that, kind of makes me feel like I'm ready to vomit. Like I don't like seeing that, and but I kind of stay in my lane. I don't say as much as I'd like to because I've watched other streams supporting other friends, and I see what they deal with. Uh, I wouldn't want to be in that position, but sometimes everybody's got to do what they got to do. Yummer says that's all right. I'm glad you're back. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel good to be back too. I feel good too. I appreciate your concern. GSA proposal says hello. How you doing, Mr. GSA proposal? My name's Michael from the United States, living here in Dumaguete, Philippines. I'm getting ready to wrap up this live stream, but la, 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 la. Where is it? Yeah, I lost the comment. Maybe I went back. GSA. Anyway, you're more than welcome to come back again. I do live streams every other day for the most part here in the Philippines. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you, everybody. Simple as that. Couldn't do it without you. Um, although you're not out in the heat with me, you are here with me. You give me that little extra energy kick to keep rocking and rolling here in the Philippines. I enjoy being moving and active. I don't care how hot it gets. Uh, Leo, keep it up. Hey, Leo, thank you. I appreciate that. I will keep it up. Only person that can defeat me is myself. Uh, I will use it or lose it mentality with my health and exercise until the day I die. There ain't no stopping me. But I appreciate that, Leo Lazo. Thank you. Not McCarlos. Hey, I got oh boy. The jokes, the famous jokes. As long as it's a good joke, I'll read it. But if not, Hunt Bar, Michael, why do you not? Oh, I drink coffee, Hunt Bar. I drink coffee. I drink my mushroom coffee at home most of the time, which tastes like coffee. Oh, I drink coffee. See you, half century. Merlady, see you later. Leo Lazo, thank you. I hope to see you next time. Subscribe, like, if you want. You're always welcome. See you later. Nice meeting you. Mayong hapon. Amping, amping. No, amping. Take care. Amping, right? All right. I'll see you the next time. Take care of your friend. All right. Bye bye. See you. He's leaving. He wanted to say goodbye with his mom, with his bird. All right. Wally Bear, take care. Cool Kingman. Dude, you are, my gosh, you've been here all along. Mermaid Muncher, you've been here all along. Here's, oh boy, a monkey and a gorilla and a goat sound coconut tree. Who gets the banana first? I don't know. Who gets the banana, Fred? You got to tell me. I'm signing off soon. Uh, Mermaid, thank you, Mermaid. Cool Kingman, God bless you. I didn't even realize you were still here. Wow. I'm humbled, man. Well, even if you just got back, either way, just for you to come back and do that. God bless everybody. Have a good morning, afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your continued support. My apologies once again for being missing in action. Moving forward, I think I'm going to be all right. We'll be good. Kayla, thank you. Uh, if I could do more than say thank you, I would. I really would. So, Henry, thank you. Mermaid Muncher. I know you love mermaids, Mermaid Muncher. Fred says, no one is a coconut tree. That was a good, Fred. I like that joke. That was a good one. A very tasteful, good joke. Uh, 8:30 p.m. in Hawaii. Enjoy Hawaii, Cool Kingman. See you next time, Wally. Connie, good night. God bless you. Higgs, you just got in just in time. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm going home. I got to charge my phone. I got to get in the shower. I got to change my clothes. Got to pick up my laundry also on my way. Yeah. Thank you, Higgs. I appreciate your support, man. You're awesome. Cool dude. I will always give you the best advice I can give you, Higgs. Don't let the outside noise get to you, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean on those other channels. Don't let it get to you. Uh, that's just a reflection of who you are, Higgs. You're like me. You're very similar. Take care, Hister Higgs, Mermaid Muncher. Yeah, Cool Kingman. I don't think it takes much thought to figure out why his name is Mermaid Muncher. Uh, he likes mermaids. Yeah, we'll let everybody else figure out what the other half means. Cool Kingman, be safe always, brother. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Cool Kingman. I think I'm gonna pop back in tomorrow. So if you're around tomorrow, uh, maybe I'll see you. Higgs, yes, sir. I know what you mean. Yes, Higgs. You know. That's why it takes good guys sometimes in this world to take care of business sometimes. But try not to let it get to you. I understand what you mean. Uh, Wait till someday you come to the Philippines, man. You're gonna learn a lot. Uh, that's the best way to learn, Higgs. I can tell you all sorts of things based off of my experiences, but until you're boots on the ground here, Higgs, that's really when you're going to truly learn. Cool Kingman says, cool, I'll try to make it tomorrow. And if not, Cool Kingman, it's okay. I'm just giving you the heads up because I normally don't do it, but I feel a little extra energy and I want to make up for my absence. Um, anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. Peace, love, happiness. Be good. See you real soon, possibly tomorrow. Take care.